All right, Landon Campbell, let's check it out, brother. So first, we're just going to talk about your energy. This is your record-breaking throw. In case you didn't remember. So scale of 1 to 10, just energy. I'd give you like a 7. All right, and so one of the things I want to talk to you about is like, dude, I know that you could throw it in the upper 70s or even in the 80, 81 area. If somebody was like, hey, dude, gun to your head, you've got to throw it this hard. But there is no desperation. I don't sense that desperation to really let it fly. And until you have that desperation, until that's in you, and until you learn how to create that, manifest that each day, each time you throw on this radar gun, you're never going to have the chance to scrape the true ceiling of your potential. And so the first thing is you got to make a decision. Like, you got to figure out what it's going to be and why it's going to be that you got to, whatever it takes to get to that place. Because when I look at this guy right here, he looks focused, but he doesn't look like he's ready to let it fly, ready to just kill. All right, you got to be ready to kill. Okay, so 7 out of 10. And then now, as far as the biomechanics go, we'll start with the end in mind. All right, sticking with the Driveline theme here and going backwards chaining. So at launch, you can see, a little bit tough to see as far as what's going on with the arm, but confident enough after watching you also go through the moves that we're definitely getting a little bit of hyperextension here at the elbow, at posterior, so it's going to put stress on the posterior shoulder for sure. And then it's just ultimately showing that there's a little bit of a lack of posterior shoulder strength, so the wrist weights are going to be huge. The Jaeger band series, really paying attention to the technique to make sure that you get the activation in the right place. The technique is everything on all the warm-up stuff. And then also the pivot pickoffs, all those things are going to help you with both direction of acceleration of that elbow, and then also the ability to safely slow your arm down so your body knows, hey, I got more in the tank to be able to go from an acceleration standpoint. So that's right there through launch. Okay, bang, and you can see it catches around, you slap yourself in the back. And again, at 73 miles an hour, your body is saying, hey, dude, if I want more velo, I've got to know that I can safely slow this thing down, because it's always going to prioritize survival over performance. Now, when it comes to the lead leg, to me, the lead leg is your biggest area of weakness right now, the lead leg block from a biomechanics standpoint. You can see that you're right down here, okay? Lateral side of the foot, not a lot of mid-ground or heel clawback, what I'd like to call it. So what's going to happen is we're not going to end up getting a whole lot into the, well, it's too big of a circle. Not going to end up getting a whole lot into the glute and the hamstring, okay? And so what you see is we'd like to see this knee zoom out at stride foot contact. Boom, you're down. Okay, we don't want to see this knee drift any further forward. In fact, if we draw this line right here, and that's not a perfect line, but it'll suffice, we want to see that knee at least hold position or maybe even move back in towards center of gravity so we can get that hamstring and that glute on the lead leg activating, helping drive that throwing shoulder through the target into launch. And what you'll see is little drift, and this line's not going to work for me the way I want to, but let me get rid of it, and you can watch yourself in slow motion. Okay, so stride foot contact, so the weight's there, and then watch the knee. Just a little bit, creep, creep, and it's just that one little frame, but what I really like to see is you're having the ability to maintain the knee and even get a little bit of it driving back, because you can see right here that the high velocity guys, most part, are not going to be up and over the leg. They're going to be driving down into that leg. Okay? Now, a lot of good things to look at from a biomechanics standpoint. That's a testament to your hard work. But first and foremost, the external rotation of the shoulder, which is a major predictor of your max output of velocity over the long term, is phenomenal, dude. I mean, check it out. So we'll go like this and drive that back a little bit. All right, sick, sick, sick. We want to make sure it's above 85 degrees, so you're in the business there. All right, I like the way that you move out. Glove side disconnect, you get a little bit better, but when you're down at stride foot contact, you can see the humerus and the forearm really working well here. So a couple things to clean up, but overall great.